All right. So for corporate goals, they want to start off. They want to shape better real estate outcomes for their customers. They want to, have their customers have the most bang for the buck for whatever they're buying or leasing through JLL. They want to lead in digital transformation. They want to have the better cutting edge technology for their employees to use to help their customers even more. They want to build inclusive workplaces for their employees so they can have, that'll go later into what they call the ethics everywhere philosophy. And they have a commitment to sustainability, which we'll also get into later with the JLO Foundation and other, other strides they're making to reduce emissions and, help build back the environment. So, company culture, yep, like I said earlier, they live by what they call an ethics everywhere philosophy. So, what that particularly means is that they are what they call, all the employees are guardians of ethical standards at JLO. So, no matter your background, race, creed, sexual orientation, anything like that, everyone is safe to be at JLL. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is included. And what that does is it fosters, a really nice culture of trust and accountability between all employees at JLL and, all employees, all customers. No one is excluded. Everyone, gets a piece of the pie here at JLL. And what they even have as well is, heaven forbid there's a problem that comes up, they have hired out a third party company to basically manage like their open door policies so that, if there isn't any issue, they can go to this third party and not have to worry about any repercussions, any retaliation for who or what they're having a problem with. All right, so getting to employee benefits as well, you get the full bill of physical, mental, and financial well-being. So starting out with physical, you get full coverage, you get vision, hearing, dental, you know, regular checkups with the doctor to see how you're doing. Mental well-being, so that's things like access to medications, being able to access like a therapist if need be, or and financial well-being, you get full 401k, full parental leave, and you get also access to their life insurance program as well. So yeah, going back to the environment and sustainability, Joe has been working tirelessly for the last 20 years to be, setting the standard for, helping build back the environment and practicing better sustainability. What their plan is to do is to reduce their scope 1 through 3 emissions by well over half by, in 5 years now. Over 2/3 of their offices worldwide have these different, they've been awarded sustainability certificates, basically saying they're up to their standards of, sustainability practices at their workplaces. And just short of half of JLo's portfolio, so that's like the and that's like the real estate, the people they're funding, they're powered by things like renewable resources. So think of like wind energy or like renewable lights, things like that. Who they're funding, that's what they're doing. Basically, they are helping give back to, also, goes hand in hand with like we're sustainable, so we want to fund other, real estate projects or startup companies that are also sustainable, which that's what I'll also get with the JLF Foundation, which their plan is to it's run by Chair Trish Maxon, and their plan is what they do for the last few years is that they've been giving out zero interest loans to startup companies that have, they're making climate positive. They're like climate positive, basically. They're making strides to help build back the environment. So just last year in 2024, they gave out almost $5 million in interest-free loans to 18 different startup companies. Yeah, and they've been making efforts to curb climate change. So all in that, they've been admired by all global executives and analysts that come together on Fortune magazine, and they make a list of all the most admired companies every single year. And JLL has been on that list for 9 consecutive years, which is quite a while. So yeah, here you can see they have been, once again, the most admired company for 2025 as well, which is fantastic. And rounding up, here are these other company awards that they've achieved. They've gotten World's Most Ethical Companies 2025 from Ethisphere Institute. They are America's Most Just Company 2025 from Just 100. And Best Companies to Work For from U.S. News and World Report. That's 2024, but I'm sure that will carry over to this year as well.